8.
So what's up, guys? Let's talk about laning phase. Laning phase is one of the most important parts of support. Not to get behind, understand what to do in the lane. So let's talk about one thing that's really important, right? Health bars are together. Your health bar with your hunter is one full health bar if you understand laning phase. Only thing is, let's talk about the obvious. I'm tankier, right? Because I'm a warrior. I have base stats. Hunter is squishier, but Hunter does more damage, right? We all know that. So with that being said, let's be efficient about when you're laning, right? When you lane, you want to aggress as the tankier person. Let them go on you while he goes on the wave and or them, so he doesn't take a damage. Then you disengage and while they chase you, he's continuously been hitting them. So here you don't see me 3 because he has the counter as a 1. As soon as he uses his 1 stun counter, I space out and 3 him. I dash through both of them, have a health pot taking, and look, easy lane advantage from just playing aggressive and understanding the laning phase. There we pick up purple. That's a little bit of an advantage, right? Because now maybe we can contest their purple, or now we can choke them out so they can't get back to lane as easily. So just little things that you can take from the laning phase. Another thing is that you want to, like, just as soon as do damage to the wave, right? Because doing damage to the wave means your wave is healthier, meaning your wave is going to help you in the fight. So keeping that in mind is always really, really important. Understanding when to back in laning phase as well is really important, because now I'm going to get guard boots. Rest in peace, guard boots. For the spike. But here, I'm level 2, so I don't want to aggress too hard. You see me, though we have a strong level 2, they have both level 3. So that's understanding, like, oh yeah, we're stronger than them, but not yet. So here I go for the body blocks that I was talking about, even though I don't body block the best. I miss like 2 autos that I could have body blocked. But now I understand my spike, and understand that when they go to the harpy, they're throwing away pressure for XP. So you got to make sure you use the pressure. So you see me walk up and play a little bit aggressive, and you got to know they use the abilities and or their health part on the harpy. So here I hit level 3, and we get lane pressure off them going to the harpy. That's always something that you can do. I always watch people, like, they're going to go do the harpy, but they still sit really far back in lane. Don't be scared like that. You're giving away free lane pressure. And so now we both do purple at the same time, and now we both get to lane at the same time. Or us a little bit ahead, which gives us even a little bit more pressure. You're going to see us get the pressure here as we're in lane first. So something small but changes the outcome by a lot. So here she puts the 3 on the wall, and I'm going to look to 1. And now I can play aggressive because I do have the level 3. So I go on Artemis first. I wait for them to group up together to try to peel each other. I get a double slow. I make sure that they don't go on the Scotty, because the Scotty's health bar is more important than mine at this point. And now you look at the health trade, and that was a great damage trade if you look at it, right? They're both half HP. I'm a little bit low, but I got health pots ticking, and I have watchers. So here I still play a little bit aggressive. I don't want to give anything up because I know I won the trade. And so here I aggress. I act like I'm going to go take it, and they want to move up to grab it, and I kind of bait them in. I missed the 1, but I was trying to grab the Dusik knowing that the Artemis was dead. I come back for the heal, and now we won lane off just little things that made it work.
7.
Little things there. So let's talk about pulling relics as a support. That is very important, that I don't see a lot of supports do. They just stalemate. So here I find them in the jungle, and I right away look to grab Susano's beads, and I grab Janus ult. Even though I get really low, that's double beads for my ult and my shell. That's always worth it. And we pick up a kill on the back end, which is great. Using vision there, I saw Kabrakan low, so I'm just going to bait here. I'm just going to make him want to go on me. I don't know why the Raijin is running away with full health, but you know, it is what it is, and that's just always super important. You're initiating, you're going to take the relics, you're the one setting the pace, you're the one setting the tempo. Even if I die there, it's still probably worth it, because I'm getting 2 actives for my death, which means I can come back and get another kill. So let's talk about warding and support. Look, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Everyone in the game wards in the game of Smite. Everyone gets a free ward. Wards are cheap. I mean, it is what it is. You should be warding in every single role. The only difference, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret and a little tip here, right? Is that you buy 2 normal wards. You drop them in high contested spots, and then you back right away for a sentry, and then you can sentry the spot, and then you have vision control of this spot. And then if they come back with a sentry, you are already backing for another sentry to dominate that spot.
5.
And that is called ward domination. So let's talk about rotations as a support. When and how do you rotate? So here I got first blooded in lane, but traded. I'm level 2. I look right lane. I'm like, there's no kill potential because the wave is pushed up. I see them trying to contest right mids, and my brain says, hey, I can rotate here. I haven't leveled anything because I could just 3 to him, but I see, okay, now I'm in position to blink 2-1. I go on raw. I use my 1 first, and then I 2. So that was a great rotation. Even though I left my Scotty alone for a little bit, she doesn't die. She gets solo XP, and we get a kill mid, setting up the jungler for a good intro to the game.
4.
Excuse me. Initiating is a support's job, a jungle's job. It could be anyone's job, but usually the support is the best, especially towards mid-late game, because you are the tankiest. And if you can get a good initiation, stun their priority targets, their mage, their warrior, their mage, their hunter, their assassin, then you probably have a really good fight on your hands. So here, Cap is trying to zone me for a Gold Fury. I start shredding him, trying to push him back to get vision. They get the Gold Fury, but I realize they still want to fight, and I think it's going to be a good fight. I dash back, but I realize, okay, this is a pretty good fight. I look for right away for the backline. The Susano and the Janus get a double stun. And even if we don't kill them off the double stun, what I did do was I impacted the fight by not letting both their carries impact the fight. And so we killed their solo laner before they killed me. We killed their support and their warriors. So don't be one of those guys that gets really frustrated when you stun 2 carries as a support and don't get the kill. You did your job. What happens after that? It is what it is. But you did your job
3.
and you played the fight right. So don't get too frustrated with that. So let's talk about peeling here, right? What is peeling? I get that question a lot. It means peeling for your team, making sure that your team does not die. Even though this is not peeling, this is me killing their backline. Peeling means coming back and defending your team. You initiate, but you come back to defend your team. There, I realized, like, if I could probably shell him, but I prefer getting 2 core kills and trading 2 core kills for 1. Seeing that my Raijin was really healthy. But yeah, so let's go back to peeling. Peeling is one of the most important things in support, and it's really hard to do because it's like, when do I come back? All right, I initiate, but when do I come back? It's when you feel that your spells that are up and your relics that are up are more beneficial in your backline than it is to in their backline, correct? So that's something to always think about and something that you could always be doing. Body blocking. I have played this game for 7 years and I still don't understand why people don't do this. It is the most broken form of slow and whatever you want to call it, CC, fake CC. It is so strong. You can literally, your health bar as a support, I see supports hitting people for 45 damage over and over and over instead of body blocking them and giving your team a free kill. By body blocking over and over and over, you make it impossible for them to get to move forward / they want to use an escape because they feel like, damn, I can't get in front of this guy. And instead of using all of your kit right away. So let's talk about tanking objectives. When to get off and when to get on. So there I tank it with my 3 and then I pull off of it right away because I know I want to fight, because 50-50ing a fire giant isn't good there. That's called peeling right there, boys and girls. Come back to get the heal. I have Shell hovered if they continue to fight. You see how there I stun the Susano. I see that he beads, so I no longer want to chase him. I see a lot of supports continue to chase Susano. You got his beads, so go. No. Come back to your team. You got the Shell, you got the heal. Do it. So now I pull fire. You always want to pull it to the side that your team isn't on. So you see me pulling it to the right because you don't want to make it uncomfortable for your team to move in circles. Even though they should know how to do that. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to continue making a bunch of videos like this. Love you guys. Peace.